Ozempic, you know.
Put your hands up.
That is such a great song. The Ozempic. See, I don't have that note. I can't quite get there.
Magic. That's what
It is magic.
Okay. I was like, what's the actual words? now?
Meghan, your command of the oldies is so impressive.
I
Taking
love
us back to the
oldies.
70s and the band Magic. Or wait, no, the band is Pilot.
Yeah.
Singing the song Magic. And then it's the Ozempic jingle now. And welcome to the Daily Letdown, friend.
Hello.
You have done the heavy lifting on this day and maybe the week at this point. You know, maybe you've done 3.5 days, maybe a day and a half. Pre-weekend is a good idea. Maybe?
Yeah, we're coming down on the coaster,
Yeah, we are.
you know?
That's right. As you
Here
chug in.
Here we go.
So we welcome you, friend. If it's not too much trouble, turn on your notifications so you know when we're going live. Make sure you like and subscribe wherever you get your podcast so you get the audio version on demand wherever you are. In just a few minutes, we're going to give you the reason to celebrate because every day's a holiday with us, right, Meghan?
Every single day.
And you, friend, are a vision today.
Am I?
Yes, you are. I mean,
Wow.
every day you are.
I just washed my hair, so it's all gross. So I really appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, Meghan really, I think, overall confidence and her appearance has to do with whether or not she's washed her hair and when. Because the last time I complimented you, it was when you hadn't washed your hair.
Yeah.
And
well,
now it's because you washed your hair too recently. It's very hard for you to feel good.
I know.
So what is it? Like one day
I don't
after
know.
washing your hair is your perfect appearance and then it starts to go
Yes,
sideways?
that's actually
Okay.
exactly the case. How did you know?
Because I just
just
keep
guessed.
getting shot down with my compliments.
Well, I appreciate it. Because sometimes I don't feel it, but then you say it, and I was like, oh, that's nice because I don't feel it.
I got pulled into that where, you know, guys, you're not supposed to wash your hair more than every couple of days thing. I tried to do that, and it just did not work for me. I like
No.
shampoo every day.
Yeah.
And a really stripping, aggressive shampoo is what I do, which is the opposite of what all of these hairdressers tell you to do. No, you need the natural
Well, they're
oils
changing it
and blah, blah,
now.
blah, blah. Oh,
now
they are?
they're saying you need to be washing it at least every other day, if not every day, because of your scalp health. So it gets so you're doing
Thank
the
you.
right thing now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was my vibe because I just hated that like second and third day. Everything just looks so dirty to me.
Yeah.
I felt scummy.
I hate washing it because it's like a pain to do because I have to like curl it and dry it. And so I probably wait like every 3 days. But whatever. It's fine. My scalp health is probably fine.
Do you need me to check your scalp?
Yeah, will you check my scalp for me?
I would check your scalp for you. We'd look like a couple of monkeys, like checking each other for lice. Check each other's the scalp check. If you find somebody in your life that you're close to, have them check your scalp today to make sure your scalp is top notch.
Everyone check each other's scalp, please.
I used to
Thank you.
be very nervous about dandruff. And so even though I didn't have dandruff, I would always use dandruff shampoo for years and years. I
Just
would
like
use
to
Head and
get
Shoulders.
ahead of it?
I guess.
I never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, I was always really nervous about it. And so I would use Head and Shoulders because I just never wanted to have, and they would do the commercials where they would brush the flakes off.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
oh, I don't want to
gross.
have somebody come up behind me and brush my scalp flakes off. No, gross.
It is pretty gross, especially if you're wearing a dark colored shirt and you can see it.
So we got a lot to get to today. I know Meghan is excited about this new concept that we found out about, new trend called speech fasting.
Yes, speech fasting, which is where you don't talk every single morning until noon.
And this does what for you?
This appeals to me. Because
But what does it do to
So,
you? Yes,
first
I
of
know
all,
you're antisocial by nature. And if you can put an excuse on it, like, no, I'm doing this for my health, so I don't have to talk to you.
That's where it started because I think it was somebody was on vocal rest, so they were ordered to
singer.
do that. But then there's also studies that say that it could lower your blood pressure, and I have high ass blood pressure, so maybe it's for the best.
Give it a try.
Yeah,
You
I'm gonna
will
try it.
not speak.
It won't
These are-
work. I can't not talk. Like it's also impossible for me to not talk.
I'm so neurotic that I feel like if I don't talk and the first words or the most conversation I have is with you and with our listener friends, then I'm not warmed up.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to talk in order to get ready to be here with you guys. And if I don't talk, then I'm going to let you down. So speech fasting is not for me.
So do you talk on the phone every morning or something?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the phone. I've got at least 3 or 4 phone calls.
You're talking everybody's ears off?
Everybody that's in my path as I go through my morning getting coffee and taking the dog to doggy daycare. I'm chatting it up with everybody. I'm talking at speech fasting. I would be terrible
you would
at speech
suck at
fasting.
It. Do you think you could even do it one day?
I could try.
You could try.
Yeah. I know I've done it.
But it wouldn't benefit you. You think your blood pressure's fine and your vocal doesn't need any resting.
I know. I've got the
so
opposite.
You're good.
I have low blood pressure, so speech fasting might make me pass out.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Does anyone? I don't even know if I know of a person with low blood pressure.
Well, you do now, friend.
Wow, that's good. That's a good sign, right?
When you have that, you want it. I mean, you don't want it to be too low because then if you stand up quickly, you can pass out.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's mine is a little on the low side where it's
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I probably need to eat more fat and salt.
I mean, good for you.
Got to do that.
Congratulations.
I was telling Megan that I brought Dudley, my dog, to doggy daycare for the first time since I adopted him, and I was a nervous parent. Now I know what the first day of kindergarten is like for you moms. It was like that. I was terrified the whole time he was out of my care.
Because you can watch them.
Oh, and that was because they have cameras at the Posh Pet Hotel where he went and had playtime with other pups this morning at the Posh Pet Hotel.
So fancy, Dudley.
And so, you log on and you can watch on the cameras. And I'm like, oh, that dog is being too mouthy. Somebody needs to intervene. I was really I didn't
You're
call.
like calling them.
I didn't call, but there were a couple of jerk dogs. And I was like, that dog is biting the person. And I didn't like that. And then my dog Dudley, when there was this one Doberman mix that kept jumping on and biting, you could see the dog biting the arm of the handler, the person that was watching doggy daycare. And 2 times Dudley came out of nowhere and just tackled that dog like a linebacker. I was like, yeah,
boy.
buddy. But that might get him bounced from doggy daycare because he did this linebacker tackle on many of the dogs. So
really?
I don't know.
He had to take they had to put him in.
They did put him in timeout.
In the corner. Did they really?
They did. They sent me a text to give me an update. They're like, because they're probably like, if you're watching these cameras and then your dog is gone, you're thinking, what happened?
Yeah.
And they were like, Dudley got a little overstimulated, so we're just going to give him a little rest, but he'll be back in playtime in an hour.
Oh, a whole hour! Wow,
yeah.
That's how stimulated he was. Holy hell! I thought you were going to say like 10 minutes.
Right? I know. I'm like, I don't know how much I'm paying for this. For 1 hour of the 3 hours he's in playtime, he's in solitary confinement. But
I've never taken my dogs to something like that before, but I do drop them off at a groomer. And this morning I did the same thing. Mm-hmm. And Shotzi, my girl dog, she hates it so much. I'm not joking, turned around when I walked her in and jumped up into my arms.
Oh, no.
She was like, I don't want to go.
Oh, God, that's heartbreaking.
I know.
How did you
really
leave
bad.
her?
I was like, and then and she doesn't typically, I'm not holding her all the time. She was not wanting to leave my arms. It was really kind of sad.
That's really devastating. Yeah, it was not as dramatic when I was dropping off Dudley at the Posh Pet Hotel. But remember, he's a rescue dog. He was in an animal shelter for about a year.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to be traumatized. He's
going to get triggered.
He's going to think I'm abandoning him, and this is it's the same thing that he was in before, and I'm never coming back. So I had to walk out and not look. I was like, I had to walk out.
But he was okay, right? He was happy to play, and he didn't mind. He didn't get nervous because you would think like you said, he's a rescue. So I wonder if he gets triggered, he thinks Dad's leaving me here forever. Or...
Being in with the other dogs, I mean, you could tell when I was watching him in the play group he was in, he was having the most fun.
Oh, good.
It was
That's
a
so
blast
nice.
for him.
That's so great because he's probably never been able to do that before. That's so cute.
Yeah. So I bought that. Of course, I got upsold on everything today. I'm such a sucker. Because they were like, hey, it's the National Burrito Day, so we're giving all the dogs burritos if you pay us an extra $5. I'm like, yes, take my money. I can't have my dog not have a burrito while all the other dogs are getting a burrito.
That's why it's you're not going to say no. So that's very upsetting because then they're watching all the other dogs eat it. And then what if somebody says no? That's not nice.
Right?
No.
And this place is so funny too. They know how to get your money because if you have all these extras you can add. So if you board your dog there, they're like, oh, there's a turn down service and a bedtime story read to your dog. You can pay extra for. It's ridiculous.
A turn down? What does that mean?
They read your dog a bedtime story, and they put like a biscuit on the pillow. And I know it's ridiculous. But I'm making fun of it.
Dog would have a better life at that place than probably at my house.
But truly, I'm going to probably buy everything because it's like, I just feel bad. And it's like, you're watching on the camera. All the other dogs are getting biscuits and your dog's not getting a biscuit. You feel crappy. So you get upsold.
So funny. Oh
yeah,
my God,
it is. But successful day.
Good. That's great.
What else is on your mind, friend?
Remember how I was talking about the shower, my glass door coming off of my shower and how it's broken? I filed like a request for someone to come fix it. And this morning, Cody wasn't home and I was showering. And I'm almost positive that they came in the apartment when I was in the
that's
shower.
terrifying. That's happened to me before. It's happened.
I heard it. I heard something and then I go, hello? And then I think that they came in to fix it while I was in the shower.
Oh my God, that's
I'm almost
terrifying.
positive.
Oh my God.
Because unless someone else just came in, because it wasn't Cody, because he didn't come home. So it had to have been the maintenance person coming in to try to fix my shower door while
And they
I was
heard the
in
water
there.
on.
And they heard it and they go, whoop. Back right on out of here. She's in there. So
That happened to me and I just yelled, I'm in here. I didn't want him coming in.
I don't even think they got close enough. I mean, I don't know. Also, then I got so paranoid. I'm like, what if they saw me through the mirror?
Oh my God, yes.
And then I have to walk past this man every single day
God.
because
What
he's like
if-
the maintenance manager.
If they quick snapped a picture,
Oh no!
selling it,
Selling on OnlyFans.
you've got nudes now that you didn't consent to these nudes.
No, I didn't. But I guess they're out there. So somebody go pay some money for them.
Yeah, but you need to be making the money off of
Oh
your
right,
nudes.
yes, I would like to keep that money. So we'll see. If they turn up, they turn up. Maybe I'll get some cash. YOLO.
Yeah, I mean, you have been looking at measuring wieners.
Measuring
Girth and
wieners,
length, so.
getting money off of nudes. What's next?
The life that we live now, we all are getting just a little desperate for money. I get that.
Everything's so expensive.
And it just is one of those things where you think, okay, what if this happened? And what if I had to pay, like something with my car goes wrong and I have to pay $1,000? Like, where am I going to get that $1,000? And the answer for you is easy. It's nudes.
Nudes.
It's not as easy for me. Because
Why?
my nudes would not command
You never
any.
know. You could get some nudes out there. There's a market.
pay people to stop. Invent some kind of virus and you have to pay to stop me from sending my nudes to your screens of your phone.
Here's my nudes. Please pay me.
Pay me to not see my nudes. We mentioned National Burrito Day.
Yes.
Every day is a
yes.
holiday, National Burrito Day, so you can have a burrito. And is a burrito healthy?
Yeah. No, probably. I mean, I don't know. Health is subjective.
But it's one of those that can be healthy.
There's nutrition in there.
But usually it's not, because usually they're just an enormous portion. And to be delicious, they have more of the not healthy things.
Yeah, you want
like the
a lot of
sauces
cheese.
and the cheese
Yeah.
and the sour cream. And the not healthy things
Yeah.
are at a higher ratio than the healthy things in a burrito.
Yeah, or you
know?
can get them like wet. You ever had one of those? When they put queso on top of it?
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Good stuff.
So freaking good.
It's also School Librarian Day.
Aw, that's nice.
Do you have a school librarian in your life? Somebody close to you that is a school librarian? I got a couple. I have two.
You know too?
Yes.
How?
My friend Abby Wheeler's mom, her whole career, she was school librarian. How about that?
Well, that makes sense because you lived in like this little tiny
Little town.
so you remember all these
And
people.
Carrie Berard's mom, another person I went to school with, that grew up with, her mom is still the librarian at our town free library, the Canton Free Library.
That's really cute.
How about that?
I never really met a nice librarian. They're usually pretty serious.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna back away from saying anything.
They're just everyone that I've come in contact with has been very serious. Like you take your job really seriously.
And some can
My
be
book
awful.
is out.
Yeah, Carol and what's Abby Wheeler's mom's name? Allison. Allison Wheeler.
They're nice.
Super
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. Definitely take their job serious. Very passionate.
Yeah,
There's like a
for
passion. Oh, now I think about it. Carrie is a librarian of some kind as well. So it's like mother and daughter.
Oh my God,
are
that's
both
cute.
librarians. We had, I can't remember her name, but our high school librarian was a lunatic.
Oh, yeah.
She was so mean. And she would get mad at me because my whisper was loud, she said. And,
Oh.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. She's like, you have to whisper. And I was like, okay, I'm whispering. And she's like, not that loud.
Yeah, you're like, you're actually just talking like normal people talk is your whisper.
I think it's louder. I think my whisper is
Yeah.
actually more decibels
I think
than
so.
regular talking. But yeah, she had such an odd vibe. It was like one of these things where it was fun to go to the library in high school and torture this poor woman.
Yeah.
Because her level of discipline was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was just, she would just go unhinged so fast. And it just was, it's terrible to say that it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
To watch her. If it was on somebody else, if it wasn't on you getting like yanked out of the library by your earlobe, then it was kind of fun. You know
That's
what
the
I'm saying?
way it always is, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend, we got to do the live show on 97.9 WRMF. We do it every day, 2 to 6 p.m.
Let's go.
And we'll be back here for Friday tomorrow. See you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, my God. I really wanted to get your comments in while we were recording the podcast. And because so many were like on message today, Megan, we had.
Bridget, that's nice. Thank you.
See?
It doesn't really look that good, though. But
No, it does.
I appreciate
know.
you.
I know.
Yeah, the birds have really been flying around my head during this entire recording. And I saw that Grant room. Birds are looks like birds are flying into your
Oh my
hair.
God, look at that one that's like, look at this, it's gonna dive bomb you.
Yeah,
We have
they keep doing it. I was noticing that too.
the crows that we have they're feral. They're really wild and they attack each other.
And they're so loud.
And some people think they're mating, and
I
if they
think they
are,
were.
then I think there's a consent issue. It looks
I think so too.
a little too violent to me. I don't like it. It's hard. It's hard to watch.
I really agree with that.
The nature that we have is these massive, mean, loud crows over Megan's shoulder every day. Grant, see, yeah, gotta wash the hair every day. Went back to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Suave. Suave is the shampoo that will absolutely take all of the hair product out of your hair in a good way. In a good way.
Really
It's true.
strips it, huh?
Strips it.
Yeah.
Takes it right down, just like a Head and Shoulders.
I can't use that stuff. I spend way too much money on shampoo. Craziness.
Yeah, try a little Head and Shoulders. Bridget says it actually smells good now.
I spend a lot of money on this color. This is not my natural
oh,
head.
yeah, you don't want to strip off
I don't want to
the
ruin
color.
my hair. Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. And then a lot of people into the speech fasting. Bridget's into the speech fasting. And Lily says she's very nervous about the dog. I know. I am too, Lily.
Well, you hear a lot of horror stories too. You do. But I mean, you can read reviews and you know people who, you know what I mean? Like the ones you're going to.
And I was just checking the time because we got to go on the radio here in just a couple minutes. But my vet actually recommended this one.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's like, oh, if the vet thinks this would be really good for my dog. Because my dog is so friendly.
Yes, he is.
But he's also just so much.
Yeah, he has a lot of energy.
A lot of energy. And so going there and learning how to be a dog is going to be a good thing.
Learning how to be a
That's
dog.
what they say. Learning how to be a dog. You got to learn how to be a dog because it's a pack. So they got to learn how to behave and not be inappropriate. You got to learn how to dog.
He's been through a lot, this boy.
And Lily's like, he's in jail. I'm sure
I
when
know,
they
it seems
yanked
like
him
they
out of
put him in jail
when
for
they took him
real.
out of Happy Time and put him in solitary, you're absolutely right.
I know.
Because I think it was about 10, and then he wasn't supposed to go back in until 11:30.
Oh my
so like an
gosh.
hour and a half out. And also it's a posh, so it's a very clean facility. However, the dog's saliva all over my dog when he came out of there, like he was dripping in dog
yeah.
spit. Like it was really.
But he's also
gross.
new too, so they were like trying to smell out the new guy, you know?
Oh man.
Yeah.
It just was it was a lot, you know? But that's another upcharge because it's like you can have your dog bathed as
Right.
part of the day as well. So you can have that
awesome,
taken care of. So
It's a great option. I would be so screwed because I would use all of the upgrades. I end up spending $500.
Oh, I know.
That sounds good. Do it.
It's so easy. And Lisa French, new, at least, I mean, you might have been a lurker, but new to dropping a comment. So hello, Lisa French.
Hi, Lisa.
Welcome in, and we'll see you on the live show, guys.
Bye, guys.